if we're looking here at, we've got the visual system, we've got the vestibular system.
Let's bring it up on the screen. Yeah,
That's
got
great.
it.
So we've got the visual system, we've got the vestibular system, and we've got spinal cord. So what's happening is when we, if you look at the name here, this medial longitudinal fasciculus, that actually is an outdated term now. So medial MLF, just saying that over and over, actually goes into the spinal cord and up to the eyes to help me move my eyes opposite to where the eyes move, or to link. I'm saying that terribly. Let me say that again. If I'm looking at you and I look to my left, it's my MLF that connects cranial nerve 6 and 3.
Right.
So when we have MS or something like that, the MLF is richly innervated. So the reason I'm harping on about this is it's one of the first pathways in the entire brain to myelinate, and it's one of the most densely myelinated. That isn't by chance. It's because that information has to get from the ears to the eyes extremely quickly. So if I was, hunting you down as we're running through the woods and we're doing all this, I need my eyes to stay on you, because if you're wearing camouflage, as my head moves, if my eyes move off you, then as I look back, you've gone.
You have a very vivid imagination.
It's the only way I learn. When I'm teaching, I literally will talk to people like, if I shove a spike through my ears, or if I shove it, anyway. Yeah. In this thing, the reason this is an interesting diagram is they call this the MLF going down to the spine. So the idea is we get this signal going from the vestibular system down to the spinal cord, largely extensor tone. This is outdated, so now we call it the vestibular spinal tract. The reason that anatomists used to call it the same thing is because it's also incredibly densely myelinated. It's also one of the first things to myelinate. So when we're talking about posture and pain and things like that, we talked earlier about how we kind of look at this and we just think keep cracking their back until they straighten up. But if we've got a loss of vestibular spinal activation, you're always going to slump. Think of old people, right? So as you get older, you inevitably start to slump forward. So when we're chiropractors and osteopaths, we want to absolutely make sure things are here. But in terms of if I've got too much flexor tone, it's going to be really hard to get out pain. So we want to start looking ahead, and there's maybe the lessons that people learn from the vestibular rehab, I think are critical to trying to get them to straighten up.